Well, there are dozens of mass gathering events scheduled in the city of Buffalo this summer. It presents quite a challenge for law enforcement to make sure that we all stay safe. Good evening, everyone. I'm Scott Levin. Claudine is off this weekend. And tonight, Channel 2's Ron Plants takes a look at the greater involvement of the Buffalo Police Department and how they meet the challenge.
You may or may not have noticed their presence during the marathon. Heavily armed police officers on a building roof overlooking Delaware Avenue. And then later, watching the crowd near the race finish line. Sadly, their presence a necessary factor following events like the Boston Marathon bombing 10 years ago. The subject surfacing for police during the Buffalo City Council discussions over the recent budget and police overtime.
All of these events are soft targets. The charter does not allow us to bill for the staffing of those. Clearly, we have to provide manpower for these events.
Of course, the Erie County Sheriff's Office has provided armed SWAT officers at Bills games for some time, but here in the city, it's also a factor for Buffalo police. Interestingly enough, in this case, for a race like the marathon or any kind of moving or procession event like a parade, we found out city police can actually charge for some of their time.
The city charter allows us to charge $65 an hour per member of the department, regardless of rank, for a moving event. Those moving events are parades and races primarily.
But there are so many other security-required events on the list. The New Year's Eve ball drop, the St. Patrick's Day parade, the upcoming Pride parade, and then Juneteenth on Genesee Street and at MLK Park. Also strictly stationary but very crowded downtown events like next month's Allentown Arts Festival and, of course, the Taste of Buffalo in July. The city does get some help from the Federal Justice Department's Justice Assistance Grant, or JAG. Last year, the BPD, along with some suburban police departments, received nearly $270,000 in one of those JAG grants they had to apply to Washington for.
There's a lot of large gathering events that does not cover all of the costs, but we apply funding to offset those costs.
Now, in the recent budget vote at City Hall, Buffalo City Council cut the police department's overtime funding by about $2 million. It is not clear about the impact on their overall operations. Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.